One of the key tenets of not playing CDH is that spite plays
are
genuinely encouraged.
This is high power.
No, I'm telling him it's high powered, and I will spite kill nerf his commander.
Welcome to the first annual Commander Madness event brought to you by Kingdoms. I'm your host Urza, and I'm Mishra. And over the next couple months, you will see the top 50 most popular commanders battle it out to see who is the best. That's right, Urza. Each of our players chose 4 from the top 50 commanders off of the EDH Rec website. Each week, the players will play a high-power game using a different commander until all have been played at least once. Each player will then choose one of the 4 commanders that they've chosen to compete in the finals. So join us for some high-power battles with your favorite commanders here at Commander Madness. Dominaria wouldn't be the same without our great supporters, TCG Player and Dragon Shield. So use our links the next time you buy cards or sleeves online.
No matter what side of the battle you're on, you're always a winner when you become a Kingdoms patron. We have many fun things in store this year, including our next CDH League and tournament coming soon. Check it out at patreon.com/KingdomsTV. Hey everyone, I'm Carlos, and today I have the pleasure of playing Feather, the Redeemed. And this is one of my pet decks, so it's one of the 4 decks I chose that I already had made. The rest of them I'm making for the Madness, Commander Madness. But this one, I did upgrade it a little bit to make sure that it was high power. I put in like a mana crypt, things like that. But otherwise, it is mainly a go-wide tokens deck. You get a lot of value from recasting cantrips over and over. You can kill everybody that way. Like a real warrior, a real soldier.
I'm Jay, and I'm playing Lathril, Blade of the Elves. And this deck is designed to be unblockable, kill my opponents with commander damage. It's designed to annoy them as much as possible and make them deal with her at every turn. It's got elf everything in it. If a spell had elf on it, I put it in there to try and give it some flavor and some fun. It's way fun and annoying.
Alright, hey everyone, Julian here, and I am playing Veyran, Voice of Duality. This is a commander that I've had on the back burner to build for a really long time, and so the Commander Madness thing just kind of kicked me into gear to finally make it. And I went kind of a build your own Zada route and stuff like that. There's a lot of cantrips in here that draw cards and target creatures, and so I'm just looking to kind of make things as wild as possible, swing out with a large token board, and hopefully kill some people along the way. So
I'm John. I am playing Osgir, the Reconstructor, who is a giant. I found out he always thought he was a dwarf. I actually named this deck Osgir's Convenience Store after one of my favorite Canadian sitcoms because it fills the graveyard with all kinds of artifacts, and then I can just go shopping and get 2 for the price of 1.
All right, let's see who goes first. Kingdoms trumps.
5.
10.
8.
6.
Boo this man.
Alright, I'll start us off. Draw for turn. I will play a island and pass.
Okay, guys, just remember that I'm not a bad person. I will crack a Marsh Flats or a Plateau. Mana crypt into Boros Signet. I'm going to gamble. 2 through 6, rerolling Kingdom. All right, 6. Bad
That's
docky
actually
sides.
great for us.
Yeah, because I can't bring that
It's
back.
not an artifact, right? You can only get artifacts?
Yep. So, all right, go ahead. Oh, wait. I actually need to play the thing I switched for. Hold on. Lotus Bloom. All right, go ahead, Carlos.
Draw for turn. Let's play a mountain. We'll play a skull clamp. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, command tower. Jiraga Tree Speaker.
Jiraga, you ugly.
Very niche.
Untap, we draw. Mountain, Signet, pass.
Take down a Lotus. Odds I take damage. No damage. Card Clan Ironworks.
Wow.
Then I will pass the turn.
Sheesh. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Tilonials.
Tilonali's Summoner.
Tilonali's Summoner. And I'll pass the turn.
Let's go Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. Double up. The Elvish War Master. All right, Pep.
Untap, upkeep, draw. cast an expressive iteration. Look at the top 3. Put one in my hands, one in the bottom of the library, and exile one that I can play this turn. Bauble, Ancestral Anger, Mana Crypt. Okay.
Is Ancestral Anger going to the bottom of your deck?
No, actually, Ancestral Anger is going into my hands. Mana Crypt is being exiled. Bauble's going on the bottom. Yeah, here's the City of Brass. And yeah, I need to play this Mana Crypt. Yeah, I'll just pass.
What are you doing with all that mana there, buddy?
Countering
Absolutely
Osgir.
Tick down and roll for Crypt. Odds I take damage. No damage. Wheel of Fortune.
I knew it.
Wheel of Fortune fine, blue player?
Don't let it go.
Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Let it go. Turn away and discard your hand. I don't care what that card in your hand says. Let the wheels rage on.
No, actually, I'm fine with that.
Let's go!
No.
Alibo, Ancient Witness.
I have a Blasphemous Act in there.
Frozen Grip.
Moon Silver Key. I'll cast a Mox Amber. I will sack Flooded Strand for Plains and crack Moon Silver Key. I'm going to put a Coveted Jewel in my hand. And then pass.
Untap, draw for turn. Let's play a Sacred Foundry. Lose 2 life. Play a Welcoming Vampire. I will get in there for 1.
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Ouch!
And pass turn.
Wirewood Lodge. Let's go with Elvish Mystic for now. I get a token. We're gonna play Elvish Champion.
Oh.
What?
Now that Yavimaya matters.
Whoa!
All right.
All right.
Hurt him before it's too late.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. 3.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, no, we're good.
Untap, upkeep, odds hurt.
3
All
for
right.
3.
Draw for turn. Land for turn. I'm gonna tap all this. I'm gonna play out Storm Chaser Drake. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell, I draw a card. I will also play my commander, lose a life. I'm gonna cast an Expedite on Storm Chaser Drake to draw 2 cards, because Veyran will trigger and double the trigger.
Nice.
Sweet.
I will attack you for 2.
What? You guys! My turn?
Yeah.
Roll for Crypt. Take damage. Cast a Lotus Bloom. Draw for turn. Battlefield Forge. Kick things off with a Blood Moon. I'll crack this, and then I will sacrifice Mox Amber to get to 9. Cast a Portal to Phyrexia. So when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures. At the beginning of my upkeep, I can reanimate something.
Okay. I
I
have a response.
Come on,
Oh, no!
yes!
I'm going to cast Stubborn Denial. Veyran will trigger twice herself, so I have a creature with power 4 or greater, so I will counter target non-creature spell.
All right, it's coming back.
I'm sure it is, but I don't want to hear right now.
That gave us a breathing room. Good job, Jillian.
There's no one at the convenience store right now. So go ahead, Carlos.
Untap, draw a card, play a mountain. Let's attack you, Jonathan, for 3, but prior to that, I will make 3 1/1 attacking, but I'll get a send, so they will live forever. And I do draw 1 card.
24.
And I'm at 7 cards in hand. I'll pass the turn.
Play Elves of Deep Shadow.
So you get another token.
Yep.
A 3 colorless and a green.
Stacks.
We're just gonna swing out.
2, 4, 6, 9.
I feel bad for you, other than the fact that you just tried to play a Gate to Phyrexia.
And you played a Blood Moon.
And you played a Blood Moon.
don't.
So, yeah.
I regret nothing.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, odds hurt me. Ouch. And draw. Tap 5 for double vision. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each
Does
turn,
Veyran
copy
do
that.
that?
Yep. I'm going to cast Cloak of Fairies. Anyone target creature gains flying until end of turn, draw a card. There's going to be a lot of triggers. So casting this, Veyran will get +2/+2, basically. This is going to trigger twice, and is going to copy this 2 times. Storm Chaser is also whenever it becomes the target of a spell. So that means that the copied triggers should also trigger its ability and draw me a card.
Copy of a spell will count?
Veyran will only double the draw card from the initial card. The copies that Double Vision is making won't trigger Veyran because it's only when it's casting. I'm copying instead. Oh wait. Oh wait. No, actually.
Oh, Veyran's Magecraft.
Yeah. Wait. No. Okay. 2 additional Cloak of Feathers, and then 2 additional Storm Chaser Drake triggers. Yeah, 6 cards, and then each of these resolves. But the 3 from the Drake are doubled by Veyran. So I'm going to draw 9 cards for just a talisman. I think I'm going to go to discards.
No combat?
No. Yeah, combat. Hold on. I will send 8 at you.
Keep a blocker.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to, but
No. You're right. I'll keep a blocker.
I'm at 7.
I'm discarding a bunch of lands and a gold span dragon. All right.
Ooh, Kingdom's going to clutch.
More life in a dream. 6 mana. Coveted Jewel. So draw 3. Let's go Mishra's Bauble. Let's sack Mishra's Bauble. Grim Monolith. Tap for 3. Sack for 2 more. So 5 colorless. 1 of it floating for a Mystic Forge.
All right. Hold on.
Yep.
Julian!
Get that forge.
One of the key tenets of not playing CDH is that
Nope,
spike
this
plays
is high
are
power.
genuinely encouraged.
This is high power.
No, I'm telling him it's high powered, and I will spike kill nerf his commander. I will do it.
Well, you'll win otherwise.
I will not.
Mystic is fine.
Yeah. Tap for 3. Use my floating. Cast a sad robot. Go search for a basic. Paying a life, and I'm exiling this land. Sack this for 2 mana. Draw a card. Drew. Any circumstances upon which you won't kill me.
If you kill the Warcaller, I won't attack you next turn.
Spine hitting Warcaller. Sack Spine to make 2 mana. It returns to my hand. Then sack these 2. And then I will cast Spine again. And hit yellow mana. Okay, Carlos.
Drop lanes. It doesn't matter too long. He's playing this white source. If John's dead, then all the elves... Well, the Warcaller's going. But they're all unblockable. Nope, they're not unblockable.
No, they're not unblockable.
Okay.
That was why
Is
he did
Julian
what
the
he did.
scariest now?
He is.
Oh. So I'm sending it all your way, Julian. It's 6 damage. It's 4 of these, and a 2 in the air. I draw a card. I'll play a Dread Horde Arcanist, and I'll Skull Clamp it. That'll be my turn.
And your turn.
You don't need to do those.
Finish him.
Let's go 8.
Super dead.
2 green, untap this and play Lathril. Let's just Inferno Grasp your commander.
Pay a life, and I'll give you an offer you can't refuse.
Spoiler, it's treasures.
We'll just do this. We'll just sack the 2 treasures. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Odds hurt. Ouch. Draw for turn. Yeah, just in case. I'll play a Mana Confluence. I'm going to play a Stormkiln Artist. Pay 1. I'm going to draw 9 more cards. That's Veyran will only trigger 6 times, and I'll make 6 treasures. I need to be careful of not drawing myself out here.
Do it, and you're cool.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to spend that for yet. Instead, first, I'm going to spending 2 on a Beam Splitter Mage. When I cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets only Beam Splitter Mage, I can choose another creature and copy it. I will then spend these 4 treasures, and I'm going to cast Vile Duplication. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has flying, and if it's legendary, it isn't legendary. On the initial cast, I will get 2 treasure, and then Beam Splitter is going to trigger twice, and put 2 copies of Vile Duplication out there, and I can...
I think you have to choose one thing.
Well, so his initial target is Beam Splitter Mage. He can keep Beam Splitter Mage as the target for the copies if he wants.
Yeah, but I'm going to make 2 more copies of Veyran. So effectively, the way that this will work out, I will get 2 copies of Vile Duplication. So I am going to get 4 more triggers here and here. So I'll go up to 6 treasures. I'm going to make 2 copies of Veyran and 2 copies of Beam Splitter Mage. Spend 3 to cast a Spellseeker. Go and find an instant or sorcery that costs 2 or less. I do have Fists of Flame.
Wait, what is the duel?
So if it only targets him, he gets a copy of it. But then he gets 2 copies of it. So he can target the mage to make 2 copies.
And target the bird.
The bird and Veyran.
Yeah.
The Veyrans are going to copy each other's triggers, by the way. I just realized
So each of them will get 3
Fists
of Flames?
So if you target Fists of Flames on your dude,
yeah,
and then those targets go to your Drake.
Which this guy and this guy can both attack
you'll
this
draw,
turn.
I don't know.
A lot.
I don't think your whole deck, but enough that any attack will kill us So we can do a rough calculation. So
real quick, I'm just gonna keep track of how many cards I've drawn over here.
So Fists of Flame for 2 mana, and that makes it says how many you've drawn.
So
how
he's
many?
got 3 copies.
I've drawn 10 cards so far.
He gets 3 additional copies.
One of them
There's
goes
4
on Veyran, one of them go, and then the other 2 on your Drake. That will let you draw how many more cards?
and the triggers will all resolve before the spell resolves.
Right.
Shoot,
So,
okay.
so 3 from the spell, 3
So-
spells,
Yeah, this
and
doesn't
then
matter.
2 from the Drake. But then those 2 turns into 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9
9 straight from Fist of Flame.
per Fist of Flame.
Beam Splitter Mage is going to trigger 4 times effectively, right? So,
So you get 4 Fists
Oh,
of
it's
Flame.
even more. Yeah.
So you get 4
Well,
Fists of Flame
And
total.
when actually,
yeah.
One on
has
the
to
Beam
save
Splitter,
Beam
but doesn't do anything.
and you have
damage-wise, but it
you
does
have
draw
He has
cards.
2
Well-
copies of Beam Splitter Mage, and so he can copy.
Well, he can only
target the first
counter.
one, and then copy it to the
yeah, you
second
could
one,
do
and then it
infinite.
would go out.
No. It's the
No,
co-
but- no,
it
because
wouldn't copy. 'cause
It's a
not
copy,
cast.
not a cast.
Okay.
So you can't do the Beam Splitter Mage after that.
But 4
So-
Fists of Flame should be fine.
Well, yeah,
no, it's actually
fist-
going to be more than that. It's going to be like 8 Fists of Flame.
Is it double or an additional?
Well, because there's
Because the
3.
Veyrans are copying each other.
Can you read
as
Veyran
well.
one time? The second
Uh,
ability.
If you casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability to trigger, it triggers an additional time.
An additional time, not double.
Yes,
right.
He's
But
saying that one Veyran.
Uh huh.
So his 2 Veyrans here cause this Veyran to create 3 triggers.
They each do 3
They each create
when
3
you have
triggers.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then there's 9 instances of doubling that trigger.
No, there's no more doubling.
No. Okay, there's 9
gotta be
instances
clear.
of making a
wait,
copy.
There's 9
wait,
copies
wait,
of that instance.
Does this go infinite? Actually,
No, because your cast, because it always does +1.
There's not a new.
Oh,
one. It's-
oh.
They all happen. They all created at one time, but it's a lot of them.
so what I'm saying is, okay, I cast it on this guy. He triggers. I put a copy on here. Veyran says, oh hey, this triggered, so this is going to happen another time. These 2 Veyrans say, oh hey, this Veyran triggered. That's going to happen 2 more times, and then
So that one does 3, and then if you think Veyran B,
oh yes,
Veyran
yes,
B
yes. Okay, yeah.
will
I
have
see-
3
yeah.
triggers. Veyran C will have 3
So
triggers.
so each Veyran's making 3, so that's 6, and this guy made himself.
Well, 9.
He has
9.
He has 2 copies of Veyran.
Okay,
Right,
yeah.
but
So
they each make 1 additional.
Right.
It
So
would be drawing 10 cards, right?
so it's 1 copy
Uh huh.
+1 +1 +1 +1 +1 +1 +1
No.
+1.
yeah, I think so.
Well, they trigger at the same time though, so they're not going back and forth like that. They all trigger at the same time. You win, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the math here is ridiculous.
Well, what an amazing game to start off the tournament, Mishra. All I can say was there was a lot of damage dealt there at the end.
You said it, Urza. For our most devoted viewers, check out the challenge at the very end of this video.
Well, our season is off and many exciting games to come. What did you think so far? We'd love to hear in the comments.
If you're enjoying the Kingdom, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Also, we do have a great group of patrons, and I'd love to see you over there, so check it out at patreon.com/KingdomsTV.
Our biggest shoutouts to our fellow kings, Jordan Ritchie and Worthy Glover. You both rule. A big thank you to our samurai patrons, Chris Crowley, Chandler Carlisle, Dr. Birdseed, and Jason Garner, LDAP, Matthias Salazar, Morton Christensen, and Revolution Gaming. You are all the pillars of kingdoms. Thanks to our knights for keeping the kingdom safe, and remember,
Keep it nerdy. If you can map out all the math of what just happened and do an exact amount, all the triggers, all the treasures, everything that just happened, the first person to do it, and that we agree to your math, I'll get you like a playmat. And so reach out to me. So
Let's go!
Fist of Flame is cast on the dude, and that the target creates two copies because there's 2 Veyrans.
There's 3
There's 3
Veyrans.
Veyrans.
Why is there 3 Veyrans?
There were 2 copies made by that.
Oh, that's what's
Yeah.
messing up my
Oh,
math.
okay.
I kept thinking there was 2 Veyrans.
No, there's 2
Yeah,
copies.
yeah. But there's 3 per Veyran.
Yeah.
My original thought was right.
Yeah.
I just forgot that there was 3 total Veyrans. There's more than 10 total because each Veyran makes 3 itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10.
This
10
guy
well,
makes
it's the original plus 10 copies because Beam Splitter Mage copies 1, 3 more.
right. So 9, 10, 11 total Fists of Flames.
Mage.
One's on the mage, and the other 2 are where?
The other 10 are dispensed.
Yeah, the other 10 are
5 here, 5 here.
Okay, but that if you do it that way, that'll draw you.
True.
You got to be careful on that.
I do have to be careful. Yeah.
We just need to do enough. We don't have flyers, so
No.
you need to.
Tapped
well,
out.
that guy needs to do 39 damage.
Yeah. These two are the only ones who can attack this turn. Is the main
you can
thing.
commander kill me because I can block 2 damage. So
Each one targeting the Drake draws you 4 cards.
right,
Yeah.
So
Plus-
you can target it with 5. It's fine.
but that's 20 cards.
Yeah.
Plus
Whoa,
you're
whoa,
drawing.
Hold
Plus
on.
you're drawing 11 total from Fist of Flames.
Yeah, that's fine. What's
So
50 cards between them?
So 5 on the Drake is 20. 20
So-
cards.
Right. So
Plus, he would
five
create
times.
how many treasures?
Stop.
So treasures don't matter.
So so
Uh,
1 card draw, 2 card draw, 3 card draw, 4 card draw, 5 card draw for the spell. So 5 per copy targeting him. Plus Fist of Flame is
So,
going to
so
net you 11.
20. If you do it that way, then that's 25,
25 plus another
11 total cards.
25 plus another 5.
No, all the Fists of Flame do 11, plus 25 from the Drake. So 36 cards.
I can draw that.
So you draw 36 cards.
Points of protection.
No. I think they each get plus 36
They do. Yeah.
because
it's-
these will resolve
Yeah, all the
before the
triggers
spells
happen.
resolve. We could set up the math. It's 36 cards.
But it also determines in what order I stack the triggers and in what order copies of Fist of Flame resolve versus others.
Well, let's
because,
do
for
it.
instance-
Let's say it, and someone maybe in the future could do the math. So, how are you targeting things? No,
okay.
We just have to know the targets, and then
Okay.
they can do the math
Yep.
later.
I essentially have
You did
10
5 and
copies.
5, right?
Yeah. 5 and 5.
Okay.
So I am going to draw 36 cards.
And the Fists of Flames do at least.
So 25
11
of the
each.
triggers. 25 of the triggers are his triggers that he gets to stack at his leisure, so he can resolve all 25 of those. 35.
Yeah,
so it'd be 36
minimum-
plus 37 plus 38.
Yeah, the
39.
minimum each one does is 36. 36 bracket N plus 1.
46 because he's already drawn 10 cards.
Oh
before
yeah.
this.
46 times N plus 1.
Actually, if someone in the comments wants to be a mathematical whiz and tell me how many treasures this is, that'd be very interesting.
All right. So the Fists
All
of
right,
Flame are
real quick,
producing
though.
an additional
I'm
500.
sure you have a counterspell, but I'm gonna Chaos Ward for the one. I'm just kidding. I don't have a
All right. So Fists of Flame is producing an additional 505 points of damage.
Per instance.
No.
No,
Per
total.
creature.
Total.
Total.
No, total
Yeah.
Fist
Total
of Flame.
across all of them.
So he
Okay.
can split that 505 between the two. Veyran, however, is getting 30-something triggers itself.
Triple.
Of right. So each copy, so there's 10 copies, is producing a Veyran trigger to give +2 3 times. So 6 times 10? Yeah, I'm going with that. So another
Sure.
60 off.